to the Orange Blossom Opry. At this time, we ask that you please silence all cell phones and pagers, and as you know, flash photography and video recording is not allowed. We also ask that you please remove all caps and hats so the people behind and around you can enjoy the view. Gum chewing is not allowed, and please don't stick it under your seat. We're happy that you've joined us here at the Orange Blossom Opry and ask that you please take all refuse with you to the nearest exit as you leave the auditorium. And now, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
I was born in Macon, Georgia. They like my daddy in the Macon jail. My daddy said, son, if you keep your hands clean, you won't hear them bloodhounds on your trail. Yeah, but I fell in with bad companions, and we robbed a man up in Tennessee. The sheriff caught me way up in Nashville. He locked me up and he threw away the key. Yeah, I wash my hands in muddy water. Yeah, I wash my hands. Well, they didn't come clean. I tried to do like my daddy told me, but I must have washed my hands in a muddy stream. Get a little muddy, Dougie. Come on, Mickey. Justin. Wait and do my sentence, so I broke out of the Nashville jail, and I just crossed over that line of Georgia, and I can hear them bloodhounds on my trail. Yeah, I wash my hands in muddy water. I wash my hands. Well, they didn't come clean. I tried to do like my daddy told me, but I must have washed my hands in a muddy street. have washed my hands in a muddy stream. Yeah, I must have washed my hands in a muddy stream. Howdy, everybody. How y'all doing? We've gone rock. We just said to heck with it and said, let's just go rock tonight, all right? Welcome to the Orange Blossom Opry, everybody. Hey, how many folks are here for the first time? Let me see your hands. Oh, we got a bunch of new folks, all right. Well, usually we don't dress like this and play that kind of music.
Yes, we do.
Usually we wear women's clothes and play. That's not true either.
Yes, we do.
Some of us do. Anyway, welcome to the show, everyone. We are the Orange Blossom Opry Band, and we're so excited to be here tonight. Thank you all for coming out. Big old crowd tonight. It's so good to see everybody back in here. Thank you so much for supporting live music and supporting the Orange Blossom Opry, everybody. We sure appreciate that. Honest to gosh. From me and the boss, who was just standing up here chewing me out before we started the show. You all saw that. Just kidding. Anyway, let me take a second and introduce the band. First thing I got to tell you, folks, tonight, yeah, I can see there, is a special tonight. On the break, they're going to have strawberry shortcake sundaes. And they're $5, and they're incredible. And so you need to just jam up the old snack bar out there, because they're absolutely wonderful. They're $5. I want to take a second and introduce everybody in the band. I got one other announcement right here to make. Today is Larry Burley's birthday. Larry, where are you? Where's Larry? Oh, there you are right there. Key a G, fellas. Happy birthday to you. Everybody sing. Happy birthday to everybody sing. Happy birthday, dear Larry. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Larry. It says Larry's a farmer from Iowa and he loves the Orange Blossom Opry. Well, God bless you, sir. We love you too. Thank you for being here. All right, now on to, here you go, Roger. Now, Iowa. Are you from Iowa? Do you know Dougie? He's on, if you go in the post office, there's pictures there. Anyway, folks, we want to tell you, that's what we were going to do. We're going to introduce the band, weren't we? The gentleman over here to my left, and that's a very nice shirt he's got on tonight. You like that? That's his Cowboy Copas shirt. If you all know who Cowboy Copas was. What are you doing back there?
I got something stuck back here.
You got a hitch in your get-along, or what? You got all kinds of problems going on over there. He's from the great state of Illinois, everybody. He sings a fine song. He plays the bass, the electric guitar, the drums. He's stage manager, road manager, tour manager, bus driver, and he works his tail off at the Orange Blossom Opry. Everybody say hello to Kevin Kingston. Hello. The gentleman seated playing the pedal steel guitar and doing a fine job of it. And he is from the great state of Iowa as well. That's why I asked if you knew Dougie. He plays many, many instruments, probably one of the finest musicians that I've ever had the opportunity to work with. Everybody here who comes here all the time, you know what to do on three, and do it loud. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hey. That's Hey Dougie. Everybody say hey to Doug Stock. The gentleman directly behind me is from the great state of Florida, the only Floridian in the band. He is back there from Plant. What does that mean?
Easy, ladies.
Easy, girls.
And fella.
Yeah. Listen, ladies, he's available. He's just really expensive. He's from Plant City, Florida, as a matter of fact. Say hello to the handsome and talented. That's Todd Bowers back there. The newest member of the Orange Blossom Opry is from Bandera, Texas. You got to have a Texan in the band. We have one of the finest guitar players. He also is a great singer. Say hello to Mickey Adams. And the lead singer, ladies and gentlemen, he's a harmonica-playing fool and a fantastic piano player. He also plays many other instruments. From Nashville, Tennessee, everybody say hello to Dustin Jenkins. And the sixth member, I say that because that's kind of how it fell in. I know there's many more than that. My math's pretty good, but he was the sixth member. He is also from Nashville, Tennessee. He is twice Grammy nominated for his work as an engineer with Dolly Parton. Please say hello to our pal Nathan Smith back there. He makes us sound good here, and he makes us sound good on Facebook as well. There's who's up in the crow's nest? Is that Karen? It is Karen. Karen does all the video stuff that you see over there. There she is right there. Well, see, that's a great picture of you. See how pretty she is? Everybody say hello to Karen up there. And the guy that does all of the lights, ladies and gentlemen, all of them. He does the ones up here on stage. He does the ones out there. He does the ladies' bathroom. He takes care of it all. There he is right there on the Be Your Right. We call him Fast Eddie. Everybody say hello to Fast Eddie. I guess that covers everybody out. Thank you all again for coming. We're the Orange Blossom Opry Band. We're going to play a few songs. We'll play till about 11:30, quarter to 12, and then we'll...
How about it for Mr. Bobby Randall in the middle of the stage? He forgot himself. All right, y'all. I want everybody in the house doing this right here with me. Come on, let me see you. Hey! I'm a hard-working man. I wear a steel hard hat. Well, I can ride, rope, hammer, and paint. Do things with my hands that most men can't. I can't get ahead no matter how hard I try. I'm getting really good at barely getting by. Yeah. Got everything I own by the sweat of my brow. From my four-wheel drive to my cowboy boots, I owe it all to my blue-collar roots. Feel like I'm working overtime on a runaway train. I gotta bust loose from this ball and chain. I'm a hard-working man. I got it all on the line for a piece of the promised land. Oh, I'm burning my candle at both ends, 'cause the only way to keep the fire going is to outrun the wind. Here we go. Oh, but come Friday night, we like to party hard. I carry on with all the Cadillac cuties, spend my whole week's pay on some weekend beauty. Come Monday morning, I'm the first to arrive. I ain't nothing but business, y'all, from 9 to 5. I'm a hard-working man, and yes I am, yes I am. I got it all on the line for a piece of the promised land. Oh, and I'm burning my candle at both ends, 'cause the only way to keep the fire going is to outrun the wind. I can't wait to get up in the morning and do it all over again, 'cause I'm a hard-living, hard-working man. Oh, yeah. A complete lie, but a great song. Now, let's take you back just a little bit. I know we're doing mostly rock stuff tonight. Can we slow it down and do a little vintage Conway Twitty for you? And then, but we're going to do it a little different. The current version of it is by a man by the name of Blake Shelton. I love this song. It goes like this. It's your life. You say you need a change. Don't all the dreams we've seen come true? say it's different now, and you keep staring at the door. Well, how can you walk away? Don't I matter anymore? If being free is worth what you'll leave behind, and if it's too late for love to change your mind, then it's goodbye time. If we had known that our love would come to this, we could have saved our hearts the hurt and all the wasted years. Well, it's been fun. What else can I say? 'Cause if the feeling's gone, words won't stop you anyway. If being free is worth what you'll leave behind. Oh, and if it's too late for love to change your mind, then it's goodbye time. Goodbye, baby.
Yeah, Dustin Jenkins.
Thank y'all.
I feel like rocking. All right. Yeah, a pretty woman walking down the street, pretty woman that kind of like to meet, pretty woman. I don't believe you, you're not the truth. No one can look as good as you. Oh, mercy. Pretty woman, won't you pardon me? Pretty woman, I couldn't help but see. Pretty woman, you're as lovely as can be. Are you lonely just like me? Pretty woman, stop a while. Pretty woman, talk a while. Pretty woman, give your smile to me. Pretty woman, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty woman, look my way. Pretty woman, say you'll stay with me. 'Cause I need you, I'll treat you right. Come with me, baby, be mine tonight. Yeah, walk away. Hey, okay. Guess the way it must be. Okay. I guess I'll go on home. It's late. Maybe tomorrow night. But wait, what do I see? 1, 2, 3. Is she walking back to me? Oh yeah, I guess she's walking back to me. Whoa, whoa, pretty woman. Thank you.
Whoa, check,
You don't even want to know about that.
check. Whoa,
That
whoa,
reminds
whoa.
me of a story.
Well, I'll tell you what. When you're playing with the guy that wrote that song and you mess up the intro, it's even better. I know a guy that did that once.
Check. Nathan? I don't seem to have my voice in my monitor. Check. I don't know why.
I can hear you down here.
I can hear it down there a little bit.
If you could get inside my head, I can hear you.
While they're working on that, once upon a time,
Yeah.
Well, oh, there it is.
This guy walks into a bar.
Okay, I got it. Here we go. Hey, a sing along. Why don't we do that? Where it began, I can't begin to know when, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, then spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. No, no. Look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt, hurting runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh, no, no. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, who believed they never would. Oh, no, no, no.
Kentucky, everybody. Hey, folks, how many of y'all are in here? Is there any folks in here from Ohio? Go blue. Go blue. Get out of here. Go green. All right. Hey, I got a hat signed by Bo Schembechler, so that's one of my possessions. Hey, I was going to tell you, though, Phil Dirt and the Dozers are from Ohio, right? Not a boy. Also, when is it? Sunday, the Vandells are here, I think. And also, aren't they from Ohio as well? I believe they are. 2 people clapping. Perfect. Okay. Well, anyway, I was just going to tell you, if you'd like to meet one of the Vandells, later I can set that up because Dustin's playing piano for him, right, on Sunday?
Be glad to meet y'all after the show.
Yeah, he'll be doing an autograph session back there as a piano player at the Vandells.
You know, we got a lot of people from Ohio out there.
I know, they really are. What happened? Well, is it because y'all come to see Phil Dirt and the Dozers, right? Because he's from Ohio, right?
You know, Ashley's from Ohio, and I learned something that football means absolutely nothing there.
Of course not. Right. That's why I said go blue real
I know.
quiet.
I'm just trying to antagonize them a little bit.
Yeah. Well, they'll all get mad here in a minute, and we'll have a big old time. Hey, everybody say hello to Mickey Adams.
Well, I'm a traveling man, made a lot of stops all over the world. And every road I own the part of at least one lovely girl. And I've a pretty senorita, she's waiting for me down in old Mexico. If you're ever in Alaska, stop and see my cute little Eskimo. Oh, my sweet Fraulein down in Berlin town, she makes my heart start to yearn. My China doll back in old Hong Kong waits for my return. Pretty Polynesian lady over the sea, I remember the night we walked hand in hand down the Waikiki. I held you oh so tight. My sweet Fraulein down in Berlin town, she makes my heart start to yearn. And my China doll back in old Hong Kong waits for my return. Pretty Polynesian lady over the sea, I remember the night we walked hand in hand down the Waikiki. I held you oh so tight. Whoa, I'm a traveling man. Yeah, I'm a traveling man. Whoa, I'm a traveling man.
Thank you.
Got quiet in here. Do what? It's never good when it gets quiet in here. Go blue.
Did somebody say go Bucks?
Yeah.
Go where?
This guy here is saying go to where? Just kidding, y'all. Calm down. All right. Any folks in here from Michigan at all? All right. And see, the good thing about Ohio is y'all pretty sure about your football team, right? All right? Not Michigan, because they're like split down the middle. It's like Republicans and Democrats. And that's just about how difficult it is. Because where's the green, folks? All right, there's the losers. No. Doggone it. All right, where's the go blue? See, Michigan, look at that.
You're trying to start a fight. And there couldn't be 2 worse states than Michigan and Ohio. I mean, no, I don't mean it like that. I mean for a fight. I mean, y'all.
Yeah, why don't you dig us a hole?
We're going to get letters.
Is there anybody in here from Wisconsin? Well, then, Dougie, you need to speak up for a second, because Dougie's from Iowa, and he's got something to say, because Iowa isn't in the fight at all, right, Dougie?
Not for professional.
Right. And
Iowa does have a Big Ten team, believe it or not. Ohio probably wouldn't realize that because they beat them all the time. But the people from Wisconsin. I used to be in a band with a bunch of guys from Wisconsin, and they'd always ask me, "Well, how come Iowa doesn't have a pro team?" And I said, "Well, if Iowa had a good one, then Wisconsin would want one."
And that's why you're not playing with them anymore.
So
Ladies and gentlemen.
Are you guys charged up for Phil Dirt, or are you guys about ready to?
Ladies and gentlemen, make welcome the Orange Blossom football commentary team.
We better just let that go, fellas, and move on. Please come to Boston for the springtime. We're staying here with some friends, and they've got lots of room. And you can sell your paintings on the sidewalk by a cafe where I hope to be working soon. Please come to Boston. She said no, but won't you come home to me? She said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Boston ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Please come to Denver when the snow falls. We'll move up into the mountains so far that we can't be found. And though I love you, it goes down the canyon. We lie awake at night till it comes back around. Please come to Denver. She said no, but won't you come home to me? She said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Denver ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Now this drifter's world goes round and round, and I doubt if it's ever gonna stop. All the dreams I thought I left, and all that I ain't got, yeah, I still need you. Somebody I can sing to. Please come to LA to live forever. California's nice, and they've got lots of room. We'll live in a house that looks out over the ocean. And when the stars that fell from the sky living up on a hill. Please come to LA. She just said no. Well, won't you come home to me? And she said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? LA ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Thank you. All right. Thanks a lot. Let's see. Here's our set list on the floor upside down. Hey, Mickey,
Yes.
You kick this song off, and Dustin's going to sing it because I got to go get something in the back that I forgot.
Yes, sir.
Ha! I'm already dropped.
Oh, now she was standing at the front door. I came home last night. A good book in her left hand and a rolling pin in her right. She said you come home for the last time with a whiskey on your breath. If you don't listen to a preaching boy, I'm gonna have to beat you half to death. Or give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. I know it drives you crazy, baby. It's the best that I can do. We're just some good old boys and making noise and running around on you. Give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. Oh, listen here. Oh, the first she hit my glasses, knows that I can't see. She said you ain't going nowhere, boy, till you spend a little time with me. Then the boys called from the honky-tonk, said there's a party going on down here. Well, she might have took my car keys, but she forgot about my old John Deere. Hey, give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. I know I drive you crazy, baby, it's the best that I can do. You're just some good old boys and making noise, I ain't running around on you. Give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. Y'all give it up for Mickey, he's gonna play for me. Say we're through. I know it drives you crazy, baby. It's the best that I can do. Oh, we're just some good old boys and making noise. I ain't running around over you. Give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. Oh, give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. I'm through. I'm done.
We got one more song we're going to play for you, and we're going to get on out of here. Y'all been having a good time? Everybody okay? Don't forget, and also, folks, don't forget on Thursday nights, we have a heck of a show in here. We have a show that's, it's not really even a talent show. We call it our showcase. And what we've done is found a bunch of local singers around the Central Florida area that come here and sing for you on Thursday night. If you're visiting with us here this evening and you would like to be on the show, just contact somebody here and they'll tell you how to make that happen. Everybody gets up and sings 2 songs with the band. It's a lot of fun, but it's also a great show to watch because we have tons of just great singers. Honey, I promise we're almost done. All right.
They won't give you a refund.
No.
I tried.
Yeah. Phil Dirt and the Dozers will be right out after this song, I promise. So we're going to play another song. I had when I was a kid, Charlie Daniels was my hero. I played violin in the high school. And I had no dates because when you're 6'6" and you weigh 90 pounds in 12th grade, you don't go to the prom when you play the violin. But Charlie Daniels came along and made the fiddle really cool. And he was my hero, and the coolest thing that ever happened in my life is somehow I become great friends with him. As a matter of fact, one of the last times I saw him, he gave me this bow. And so I thought we'll end with a Charlie Daniels song for you. Well, the train that grind the switches running right on time, and them trucker boys cooking down in Carolina. People down in Florida, they just can't be still when old Leonard Skinner's picking down in Jacksonville. Now people up in Georgia come from near and far to hear Richard Best playing on a red guitar. So gather round, children, get down. Well, you can get down, children, get loud. Well, you can be loud and be proud. Well, you can be proud here, be proud. You're a rebel, for the South's gonna do it again. Yeah, baby. Kevin Kingston on the bass. Yeah, baby. Hello, Mrs. Kingston. Nice to see you. Let's get a little of that piano going, son. Play one, Dougie. Come on, Dougie. Sitting on a bale of hay. Well, he ain't good looking, but he sure can play. And there's ZZ Top, as you can't forget. Oh, Brother Will is getting soaking wet. And all the good people up in Tennessee are digging Barefoot Jerry and the CDB. So gather round, children, get down. Well, you can get down, children, get loud. Well, you can be loud and be proud. Well, you can be proud here, be proud. You're a rebel, for the South's gonna do it again. Yeah, baby. God bless y'all. Thank you very much. We're the Orange Blossom Opry. We're going to take about a 15-minute break. Y'all go stretch your legs, pick up some tickets. Remember, Strawberry Shortcake Sunday, $5. Roger, I expect you to at least buy me one, you bum. Y'all doing okay? All right, we're going to ask if you could get in your seats and take your seats because we're about ready to start the show. How about you new timers, the new folks? Y'all having a good time? Roger bought me a sundae on the break. Y'all give Roger a round of applause. Did y'all get the sundaes? You did? All right. They're good, aren't they? They're great. All right, well, listen, I don't know. How many of y'all have seen Phil Dirt and the Dozers before? Wow, these guys are incredible, man. It's we were talking backstage about because I'm not a young man either. We're talking about retiring. You know, what are you going to do? In the music business? That's all. I've never done anything in my life but play guitar my whole life. And what do you do? What? And they said, man, we're just going to rock till we drop. That's what we'll do. We'll just keep playing until we can't play anymore. But. I think they're about ready, but here's what's happening, folks. I don't want these guys to leave, go back to Ohio, California. They live all over the country and go, man, those folks in Weirsdale were awful quiet. We can't have that, okay? So when I say their name, you need to make some noise. God bless you all again for coming. Thank you so much for supporting live music. Thank you so much for supporting the Orange Blossom Opry. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Phil Dirt and the Dozers, come on!
Let me tell you about a place somewhere up in New York way, where the people are so gay, twisting the night away. And here they have a lot of fun, putting trouble on the run. All night you find the old and young, twisting the night away. Yeah, twisting, yeah. Everybody feeling great. They're twisting, yeah, twisting the night away. Well, here's a man in evening clothes. How he got here, I don't know, but oh man, you ought to see him go, twisting the night away. He's dancing with the chicken select. That chick's moving up and back. Oh man, there ain't nothing like twisting the night away. Yeah, we'll be twisting, yeah. Everybody feeling great. They're twisting, yeah. Twisting the night away. Let's twist a while. Lean up. Lean back. Lean up. Lean back. I want you to say. Now fly. Now twist. Twisting the night away. Yeah, we'll be twisting, yeah. Everybody feeling great. They're twisting, yeah. Twisting the night away. Well, here's a man in evening clothes. How he got here, I don't know, but oh man, you ought to see him go, twisting the night away. He's dancing with the chicken selects. That chicks are moving up and back. Oh man, there ain't nothing like twisting the night away. Yeah, we'll be twisting. Everybody feeling great. They're twisting, yeah. Twisting the night away. Twist one more time. Mark Fry on the tenor saxophone. twisting, twisting, yeah. Everybody feeling great. Twisting, twisting, yeah. Twisting, help me out, y'all. When I say twisting, twisting, everybody feeling great. Whoa, twisting, twisting, twisting the night. And one more time, I said twisting, twisting, everybody feeling great. Whoa, twisting the night. And whoa, twisting, yeah. Everybody feeling great. They're twisting, twisting, yeah. Twisting the night away. Whoa, yeah.
Thank you and good night. Anybody love Sam Cooke out there? We do too.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. And I don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Don't know much about geography. Don't know much trigonometry. And I don't know much about algebra. Don't know what a slide rule is for. But I do know 1 and 1 is 2. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Now I don't claim to be an A student, but I'm trying to be. Maybe by being an A student, baby, I could win your love from me. Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. And I don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. La cha cha cha. History. Biology. Ooh, science book. French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
Thank you so much. What a good-looking crowd. My goodness gracious. We do not deserve this crowd. They say you get the crowd you deserve, but these people are way above us, way above us. Normally there's chicken wire in front of the stage where we play.
How many people have seen us before? Damn, we should have learned some new songs.
We don't do new songs. We do old songs.
Yeah, we specialize. For those of you that don't know what we do, we're from Columbus, Ohio. Phil Dirt and the Dozers. Yeah, thank you. We specialize in music from the 1900s and good old stuff.
That includes stuff from the West Coast as well as the Southern Coast and the Great Lakes and the East Coast and all over the place. We're going to head out west right now and cover a little-known group called the Beachy Boys. You might like them.
Let's go surfing now, everybody's learning now. Come on and safari with me. Come on and safari with me. Gonna be coming along. Yeah, we're loading up the woody with the boards inside, heading out singing our song. Come on, baby, we're in far, yeah. I'm surfing, you surfing with me. Come along, surf, baby, we're in far, yeah. go surfing now. Everybody's learning now. Come on a safari with me. Come on a safari with me. Little Zoodle and Cyrils and Rincon, they're walking the nose. Yeah, we're going on safari to the eyes next year. If you come and get ready to go. Come on, baby, we're in Safari. I'm gonna bet you surfing with me. Come along, surf it, surfing Safari. I'm gonna bet you surfing with me. Let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning now. Come on a safari with me. Come on a safari with me. Every day from Hawaii to the shores of Peru. Come on, baby, we're in Safari. I'm gonna bet you surfing with me. Come along, surf it, surfing Safari. I'm gonna bet you surfing with me. Let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning now. Come on a safari with me. Come on a safari with me. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning now. Come on a safari with me. Round, round, get around. I get around. Get around, round, round. 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 I get around.
Buck dropped up and down the same old strip. Gotta find a new place where the kids are hip. My buddies and me are getting real well known. Yeah, the bad guys know us and they leave us alone. I get around, round, round, I get around. 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 I get around. Always take my car 'cause it's never been beat yet, never missed yet with the girls we meet. None of the guys go steady 'cause it wouldn't be right. You leave your best girl home on a Saturday night. Get around, round, round, I get around. 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 I get around. Round, round, get around. I get around. Get around, round, round, 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 I get around. I get around.
The Beast Bowie. Pet Sound.
Wouldn't it be nice if we were older and we wouldn't have to wait so long? And wouldn't it be nice to live together in the kind of world where we belong? You know it's gonna make it much better when we can say goodnight and stay together. Wouldn't it be nice if we could wake up in the morning when the day is new? And after having spent the day together, hold each other close the whole night through. What happy times together we'd be spending. I wish that every kiss was never though it seems the more we talk about it, it only makes it worse to live without it. Let's talk about it. Wouldn't it be nice? Baby, sleep tight, baby. Good night, baby. Sleep tight, baby.
The Beach Boys. Thank you so very much. From a simple 3-chord Beach Boy song to one of Brian's compositions. Beautiful, beautiful song.
Let's hear it for Steve's jacket. What do you all think, huh? It's kind of a cross between David Bowie and Willie Nelson.
Sometimes you just got to let the jacket do the talking, all right? We're going to take you on a cruise all the way from the West Coast to the East Coast instantly, because that's the only way to travel. This airline stuff is not good anymore, not good anymore. So we'll teleport ourselves over to the East Coast, the Jersey coast specifically, to hook up with Frankie Valli and the boys for some of your favorite tunes from that side of the world. Frankie and the boys had so many hit records, we'll do a couple of them for you. We'll owe you.
Help us out, come on.
Telling dirty lies to my friends. My old father said, think about the bother. The world isn't coming to an end. He said to walk like a man, talk like a man, walk like a man, my son. No other word crawling on the earth. Walk like a man, my son. He said to walk like a man, fast as I can, walk like a man from you. Oh, tell the world, forget about it, girl. Walk like a man from you. Walk, 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 walk. Walk like a man.
1962. Sing along if you know it, and you know it.
Sherry, Sherry baby, Sherry, Sherry baby, Sherry, Sherry baby, Sherry baby, Sherry, can you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Why don't you come out?
Come to my twist party. Come on. Where the bright moon shines. Come on. We'll dance the night away. I'm gonna make you mine.
Sherry, Sherry baby, Sherry baby,
Sherry, can you come out tonight?
come, come, come out tonight. Come, come, come out tonight.
Better ask your mama.
Sherry baby,
Tell her everything is alright.
why don't you come out?
With your red dress on, when you look so bright, moving nice and easy, yeah, you make me lose my mind.
Sherry, Sherry baby, Sherry baby,
Sherry, can you come out tonight?
come, come, come out tonight. Come, come, come out tonight. Come, come, come out tonight. Come, come, come out tonight.
Come, come, come out.
Frankie and the boys.
I think these are our people. These are our old rock and roll people, right? Well, we appreciate y'all coming out. We haven't played in a couple of years, really, a whole lot, because of you know what. And we appreciate your smiling faces. Some of them I can't see because there's a mask over it, but we appreciate you coming out. And we've been doing this, Steve and I, and a lot of us have been doing it for this 30-some, 40 years almost. And if it wasn't for you guys being here, we wouldn't be able to do what we love to do. And so thank you so much for packing this house. We were afraid nobody'd be here. So
Normally we don't do this. We don't introduce the band because it's we just sometimes.
Well, I'm dying to meet the drummer, man.
Well, you just heard him. You just heard him with that excellent vocals. So we're going to introduce the band to you. You deserve to know what you're up against. It's only fair. All the way from Houston, Texas, ladies and gentlemen, on bass guitar and the 6-string electrified guitar and vocals, loving husband and father of 2 so far. He is the illegitimate love child of Porter Wagoner and Agnes Moorehead, Mr. Haddon Sayers. From Marysville, Ohio, the young lad. Where they make the Honda autos, and they made this kid right there. He is a loving husband and father of 2 so far, and I emphasize the so far, particularly in your case, on percussion and vocals and whatever this kinetic sculpture is behind you. Ladies and gentlemen, the illegitimate love child of Mickey Rooney and Betty White, bless her heart, Mr. Chris Guthrie. On the keyboards, he also plays bass guitar, he plays saxophone, he plays flute, vocals. There's nothing the kid can't do. He's all the way from Huntington, West Virginia.
How y'all doing?
There you go. There you go. Loving husband and father of 2. That's it.
Yes.
He is the illegitimate love child of Liberace and Barbara Streisand, Mr. Mark Allen Fry. And we call him brand new because he's brand new, all the way from Riverside, California. Is that a real place? Loving husband and father of 2. Again, on the guitar. What else do you play, young man? Bass, plays the bass, plays keyboard. He writes songs. He's into macrame. He's an avid street fighter. He's all over the place. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the illegitimate love child of Joe Pesci and Annette Funicello, Mr. Steve Probst.
And ladies and gentlemen, front and center, our founding father from Coshocton, Ohio. Loving front man, father of two.
So far.
He is the illegitimate love child of Phyllis Diller and Colonel Sanders, Stephen R. Cabot.
Thank you so much. I want to pay special thanks to the hospitality crew here and the mixing crew and the lighting crew and the wonderful band that played before. The Orange Blossom Opry Band, please give it up. We know quality when we hear it. Now, I don't know if this is relevant anymore, but it says Strawberry Shortcake Sundae, $5. Does that have any relevance this evening?
Why is it on the bandstand?
I don't know, but I don't know.
Sounds like a...
Are we having strawberry shortcake tonight? Is it in fact $5? Well, there. I think I've been.
You did strawberry shortcake Jello shots.
It's a PSA, and not the kind of PSA that you're thinking of. Okay.
How are we doing? So, are we friends yet? I hope so. My God, I hope so. You know what? Anything could happen tonight. I remember when I was a kid growing up in Coshocton, Ohio. We had the first county fair of the season, and we would go out and get first in line in the fairgrounds. And of course, the roadies, the crew, the what do you call them, carnies, they would crawl out of whatever winter lodgings they had and throw together the tilt-a-whirl. And we'd get on the tilt-a-whirl, and then somebody would, I think my dad mostly, whoa, is this safe? Has this been tested? And come on, Dad. And the carnies would say, well, no, it has. I'm sure it's fine. Well, when is the safety inspector going to check this out? And they would say, tomorrow. So same thing is true of this band. We've been in mothballs for 2 years almost. And the rock and roll safety inspector, remind me again, Mark, when is he coming to review the act?
Well, I got to get a cotter pin.
I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, I think the answer is tomorrow. So you people are being subjected to what can only be truthfully called some kind of musical abuse. But we apologize for any mistakes that we may make, and we'll gloat about any that we don't make after the show right over here.
But right now, we're going to go back to basic, good old-fashioned rock and roll. We're going to let these boys warm up a little bit on their guitar chops because we're going to do this song by one of the founding fathers, Mr. Chuck Berry. Yeah, and every guitar player in the world learned to play some music from Chuck Berry. My brother Rick was our drummer for 30 years, passed away, God bless him, and he used to sing this song, and I'm kind of doing it to keep it alive, and we let these boys kind of get warmed up on the guitar. This is basic, good old-fashioned rock and roll. You ready to go? Let's do it. Riding along in my automobile, my baby beside me at the wheel. I stole a kiss at the turn of a mile. Curiosity running wild, cruising and playing the radio with no particular place to go. Riding along my automobile, I was anxious to tell her the way I feel. I told her softly and sincere. She leaned and whispered in my ear, a cuddling more and driving slow, with no particular place to go. Come on, Hab, give me some. Place to go, so we parked way out in the Kokomo. The night was young and the moon was gold. We both decided to take a stroll. But can you imagine the way I felt? I couldn't unfasten her safety belt. Riding along my kind of blues. Come on, boys. Still tried to get the belt to loose. All the way home, I held a grudge. For that safety belt, they wouldn't budge. Cruising and playing the radio. With no particular place to go. Come on, Stevie, play it.
Watch out, baby. Watch out. That had our parents scared to death. Whew. Let's go to a little town in Texas called Wink, Texas. Anybody from Texas except Stretch here? Texas? Texas?
Hi.
You're on your own, man. Roy Orbison grew up in Wink, Texas. Tried to play football. He didn't work out real well. I picked up a guitar, and the rest, of course, is history. What a songwriter, vocalist Roy was. We'll do a little thing called Only the Lonely. This is not for everybody. This is only for, you guessed it, the lonely.
Dum 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 dum. Oh yeah yeah yeah. Oh, only the lonely. Only the lonely.
Only the lonely.
Dum dum dum.
Oh, the way I feel tonight.
Oh yeah 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 yeah.
Yeah, only the lonely.
Dum 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 dum.
Oh, this feeling ain't right.
Dum dum dum.
There goes my baby. There goes my heart. They're gone forever, but so far apart. But only the lonely know why I cry. Only the lonely.
Dum 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 dum. Oh yeah 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 yeah. Oh, only the lonely. Only the lonely.
Only the lonely.
Dum 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 dum.
Know the heartache I've been through.
Oh yeah 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 yeah.
Yeah, only the lonely.
Dum 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 dum.
Oh, I cry for you.
Dum dum dum.
Maybe tomorrow a new romance. No more sorrow, but that's the chance you gotta take. your lonely heartbreak. Only the lonely.
Dum, dum, Dr. Honk, Stephen Cabot.
Thank you so much. Listen, you've been patient so long. I know that the only reason you come out tonight is to sing one with the band. So let's get that out of the way right now. We're going to do the ultimate sing-along.
What do you mean, like you?
They want to sing along. I can see it in
Oh,
their
I can just tell they're dying to do that.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right, there they are. There they are. All right.
Two ladies are ready to.
We're going to do this regardless, so you might as well participate. Otherwise, it's just wasted time.
Well, you have to explain what they're going to do. I don't think it's really self-explanatory. Maybe.
It is self-explanatory.
Is it?
Yeah. As soon as we burst into the song, everybody will instantly know the song, number one, and they will recognize what part they have to sing. There's nothing I have to tell these people that they don't already know. All I have to do is say Ronnie and the Daytonas. You're a little slow on that, but I'm not worried. I'm not worried because I think the music, as the sign backstage says, speaks much louder than words.
I don't know. I mean, how many people make some noise if you grew up in the 1950s? 1960s? 70s? 80s? 1890s? I'm losing it. I tell you what, I got it, Steve. I think they know this music because they were all in the 60s and 50s. How many people have not yet grown up at all? Explains why you're here looking at us tonight. So they're going to get it. You're right. They're going to get it.
They're going to get it. Hit me, baby. Little GTO, you baby looking fine. 3 digits of dinner for speed and a 389. But listen to a jacket up now. Listen to her wine. Come on, turn it on, wind it up, blow it out, GTO.
All right, sing it. Here we go.
I knew it. Excellent. You ought to see her on a road horse over a quarter mile. This little modified pom-pom got plenty of style. She beats the gases in the rim job. She really drives them wild. Come on and turn it on, wind it up, blow it out, GTO. Everybody. This guy's good. Take it away, Big Daddy. I did a helmet in the room, and I'll be ready to go. I'll take it down to Pomona and let them know that I'm the fastest thing around. A little buddy gonna shut you down. Come on, turn it on, wind it up, blow it out, GTO.
Here we go.
Makes me weak.
Little GTO. Little GTO. Little GTO.
One more time.
Little GTO. Little GTO.
Give yourself a hand. That was magnificent.
I just have one question. Is it like the year of the cicada?
That was great. You folks Nailed it. You knocked it out of the park. Woo.
It's time to feature Stephen Cabot, Dr. Honk. On
Really? I can't
Yeah.
feature that.
Oh, I can feature it with that jacket. I mean, you know.
All right.
Who did this song?
I'll let the jacket do the singing. Everybody's favorite household word, Eddie Holman. You say, you know.
Any Eddie Holman fans in the anybody know who Eddie Holman is?
Eddie Holman, Lincoln Mercury. That's in Leesburg. Yeah. Yeah, man. Get an Opel GT over there.
What's their motto, man?
Eggs and Lincolns are cheaper in Leesburg.
Eggs and Lincoln.
Is this true?
Eggs and Lincoln.
Eddie Holman. I tell you what, when we begin the song, you'll all recognize it. So, once again, I'm not worried. Eddie.
Hey, Bill, lonely girl, lonely girl, let me make your broken heart like new. Hey, Bill, lonely girl, don't you know that the lonely boy loves you? Ever since he broke your heart, you seem so lost. Each time you pass my way, oh how I'd love to take your hand and say, don't cry. I'll kiss your tears away. Hey, dear lonely girl, lonely girl, let me make your broken heart like you. Hey, dear lonely girl, don't you know that lonely boy loves you?
Come on, girls, sing it.
You think that only his two lips
His two lips.
can kiss your lips,
Can't kiss your lips.
and make your heart stand still. But once you're in my arms, no one can kiss your hips the way I will, the way. Hey, that lonely girl, you're my only girl. Let me make your broken heart like new. Hey, that lonely girl, don't you know that lonely boy loves you? Don't you know that lonely boy loves
Hey, we're done here. Thank you very much. Eddie.
Dr. Honk, Stephen Cabot from Coshocton, Ohio. I think it's good. I want to take a minute just to thank a few folks because I already thanked you all, but I want to thank a few people on this list right here. We're starting with, if you'll just bear with me, this place, Estelle started this place years ago, and this gentleman bought the place, and through COVID, it's been really rough for 2 years, and we'd just like to recognize Roger and Heather Byers for sticking with this thing. Thank you. And Bobby Randall in the house band. He's really dressed the place up, and it's fantastic. Good band. And all the staff. And then there's a guy here that's from Ohio who's a friend of ours from going way back, and I'm just going to recognize him. He's going to be embarrassed. I'm going to make him stand up because he's actually the father of Phil Dirt and the Dozers. He's here. He's in my Monday golf group, which I have 30 of my golf group here today. Thank you so much. I play better than I putt. And we'd like for Brian Fitzgerald to stand up. Brian and Sue Fitzgerald. He gave us our first gig ever right there. He stood behind us. She stood behind him. Yeah, he gave us a chance to play our first gig. But back in the day, we started at a club in Columbus, Ohio, and we played every Sunday night. And Brian Fitzgerald's the reason that we're even able to do this. So thank you. And yeah.
Right.
And
also, Mark, I also got to thank your son for logistical support on this particular outing because this is crucial.
That's right here.
Is he on the list?
Yeah.
Chase, you made the list, buddy.
So, I'm going to be selfish, but I'm going to thank my family. Most of all, my wife, Sandy Fry, 46 years, stood behind me. Hi, Sandy. And another person that's the reason we're here is her mother, Grandma. Came to the Villages in 1995, and I thought she was crazy. And the only reason any of us are here is because of Jeanette Wilson, and we appreciate it. She's 89 years old. She came out tonight and joined us. Thank you. And my other family members, there's Larry and Dave, and there's John and Deborah. Thank you all. And then, yes, thank you so much for coming. And our youngest son, Chase Fry, he's unbelievable. He started a golf cart business here called Wholesale Golf Carts, and all of the Wholesale Golf Carts clan is here tonight, and we so appreciate Chase and Alex. And they gave us their facility. They have a house out here. We built a venue. We've been practicing for 2 days so we could play for you all. And I'd really like to thank Chase, especially for standing behind us and supporting us, his old man in the music thing. There he is. And then we're going to be over here after the show. We got some CDs, a few CDs, sign autographs, say hello. And Penny Green is here promoting a cruise, which we do every year with Hotel California and McGuffey Lane. And we do it every single year, but we haven't been able to do it for a couple years. But next year, we're doing it. So you can pick up a little card over there and check out our 2023 Caribbean cruise. We're going to just cross our fingers and hope that we can get back to that. It's been so much fun. And I guess it's a good time to thank, speaking of Hotel California, most of you probably know who this gentleman is, Steve Probst. And Tony Alfano, our lead singer, has decided, because his wife has MS and COVID is widespread, and he's getting to the point where he's not going to travel. So Steve has stepped up and helped us out, and we really appreciate it. Thank you, Steve. And later on, we're going to do a couple of Eagles songs just to show you what he can do. Yeah. Right now, we're going to feature.
Well, I have a PSA too. That's a personal.
What is your PSA?
Personal service announcement.
Mine's 4.2.
Is it? No, I just want. If any of you knuckleheads are into Packards, please see me after the show. I've inherited a Packard bag of bones, and I'm lost. So see me after the show.
Let's feature Haddon Sayers from Houston, Texas. What do you think? Y'all want to hear Haddon Sayers?
Are you telling me that I'm...
Yeah, you won. You won, though. Yeah. So every night we do a drawing, and whoever wins gets to do whatever song they want. And Haddon won.
Man, that's awesome. I was hoping I was going to win.
Whatever you want to do, man. You know this crowd.
Yeah, I really felt like I know these folks.
Yeah, you
and
know what
right
they like.
where
They like the old rock and roll, man.
Heck yeah, man. It's time right now for blues, though. It's blues. Blues time!
Whoa, whoa.
Woo! Yeah!
Whoa.
Yeah, man.
No, man, they'll get depressed and they'll say, "Get your pocketbook. We're going to get in the golf cart and leave."
Yeah!
You can't do that. They'll leave. They don't want to hear that. It's depressing.
I wasn't talking about a slow, sleepy, tired, rainy day blues song. I came down from Columbus, Ohio, man. I'm talking about that one of them happy blues, like I jumped on the Southwest Airlines and before you know it, I'm in the sunshine. Kind of a blues song. Is that all right? Somebody say yeah. Say oh yeah. Woo, we're going back to 1961. Johnny Guitar Watson in my hometown of Houston, Texas came up with this one. It goes just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. As I was walking down the street, a pretty girl I happened to see. Angel from her head to her feet. Man, she was oh so sweet. Well, I was looking back to see if she was looking back to see if I was looking back at her. She must have been a beautiful child, and she grew up kind of sexy and wild. Angel from her head to her feet now. Man, she was oh so sweet. Well, I was looking back to see if she was looking back to see if Steve Probst was checking her out. She must have been a beautiful child, and then she grew up kind of sexy and wild. Angel from her head to her feet, man, she was oh so sweet. Well, I was looking back to see if she was looking back to see if Steve was checking her out again. A beautiful child, and she grew up kind of sexy and wild. Angel from her head to her feet, man, she was oh so sweet. Well, I was looking back to see if she was looking back to see if I was looking back at her. Are you still with us? Somebody say yeah. Say oh yeah. Orange Blossom, we need everybody. Everybody. Everybody scream. back to see. I was looking back to see if she was looking back to see. I was looking back to see if she was looking back to see if I was looking back at her. Whoa, yeah.
Hans Harris from Houston, Texas. He's not from around here. And he'll be back with us next year on first string if he shows up for practice, keeps his grades up. You want to hear him do another tune while we're at it? Why not? Any soul music fans? We particularly love this artist, Mr. Sam Cooke. And Haddon does such a terrific job on this song that we're just going to turn him loose. Hope you enjoy it.
If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, whoa, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. Yeah. I'll give you jewelry and money too, but that ain't all. That ain't all I'll do for you. Bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. You know I laugh when you laugh, but I only hurt myself. Whoa, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. Yeah. Play something, Steve. Till I'm buried in my grave. Whoa, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. Yeah. We need everybody to help us sing. Let's all sing it one time together. together. Change your mind about leaving me behind. Whoa, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it on home to me. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, yeah.
Mr. Haddon Singers. Y'all having fun? We sure as heck are. And now we're going to feature our buddy and our guest here. And we're going to move up in time. We love vocal harmonies. We've been together since 1980, what? The band started in 81. I joined in 83. And we've been doing it ever since. And we love harmonies. We love, you know, Beach Boys, Four Seasons, Four Freshmen, Four Lads, Four Aces, anything with a four.
Foreclosures.
Foreclosures. But we're going to move up in time, and because we have Steve with us, we're going to move up and do one of our favorite vocal groups, and this is really on the cutting edge. It's very modern. It's only 48 or 50 years old. It's the Eagles. You want to hear him do some Eagles? How about that? My favorite Eagle was Ringo. He was fantastic.
Sorry.
Mr. Steve Prost.
It's another tequila sunrise, stirring slowly across the sky. I said goodbye. He was just a hired hand, working on the dreams he planned to try. The days go by. Every night when the sun goes down, it's just another lonely boy in town. She's out running round. She wasn't just another woman, and I couldn't keep from coming on. It's been so long. Oh, and it's a hollow feeling when it comes down to dealing friends. It never ends. Take another shot of courage. Wonder why the right words never come. You just get numb. It's another tequila sunrise. This old world still looks the same. Another frame.
Steve A. Pro.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one. I know that you got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you can hurt you somehow. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. You know the queen of hearts is always your best bet. Now it seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the ones you can't get. Desperado, oh, you ain't looking no younger. Your pain and your hunger, they're driving you home. And freedom, oh, freedom, that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold in the wintertime? The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how the feeling goes away? Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fences, open the gate. It may be raining, but I know there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you. Let somebody love you. You better let somebody love you before it's too late. Thank you.
Sounds like my hip. Y'all want to rock and roll a little bit? It's time to rock and roll. I mean, you know, why not? It's past my bedtime. We might as well rock and roll. Come on, everybody, help us out.
Somebody's gonna hurt someone before the night is through. Somebody's gonna come undone. There's nothing we can do. Everybody wants to touch somebody. If it takes all night, everybody wants to take a little chance and make it come out right. Gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know. Gonna be a heartache tonight, heartache tonight, I know. Lord, I know. don't like to stay out late. Some folks can't hold out that long, but nobody wants to go home now. There's too much going on. This night is gonna last forever. Last all summer long. Sometime before the sun comes up, the radio gonna play that song. Gonna be a heartache tonight, I know. Gonna be a heartache tonight, I know. Let's go. Gonna be a heartache tonight, the moon shining bright, so turn out the light, we'll get it right. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, I know. Somebody's gonna hurt someone, somebody before the night is through. And somebody's gonna come undone. There's nothing we can do. Everybody wants to touch somebody. If it takes all night, ooh, everybody wants to take a little chance and make it come out right. Gonna be a heartache tonight, I know. Gonna be a heartache tonight, I know. Lord, I know. Well, we can beat around the bushes, we can get down to the ball, we can leave it in the parking lot, but either way, it's gonna be a heartache tonight, I know. Lord, I know. There'll be a heartache tonight, I know. He was a hot-headed man, he was brutally handsome, she was terminally pretty. Well, he held her up and she held him for ransom in the heart of the cold, cold city. He had a nasty reputation as a cruel dude. They said he was ruthless, they said he was cruel. They had one thing in common, they were good in bed. She'd say, Master, Master, the lines are turning red. Life in the fast lane, surely make you lose your mind. Life in the fast lane. Are you with me so far? Eager for action, hot for the game, the coming attraction, and the drop of the name. They knew all the right people, they took all the right pills, they threw outrageous parties, they paid heavenly bills. There were lines on the mirror, there were lines on her face. She pretended not to notice, she was caught up in the rain. Out in the evening until it was light,
was too tired to fight about it. Life in the fast lane surely make you lose your mind. Life in the fast lane. Life in the fast lane. Everything all the time. Life in the fast lane. Sign took a turn for the worse. Said, listen, baby, you can hear the engine ring. We've been up and down this highway, haven't seen a dead gum thing. He said, call the doctor. I think I'm gonna crash. The doctor say he's coming, but you gotta pay in cash. They went rushing down that freeway. That's around I got lost. They didn't care, they were just dying to get off, and it was life in the fast lane. Surely make you lose your mind. Life in the fast lane. Life in the fast lane. Everything all the time. Life in the fast lane. Life in the fast lane. Life in the fast lane.
Steve Probst. Are we rocking? We're having a good time rocking and rolling a little bit. Let's do a little song by Orleans for y'all. This is a feel-good song. It tells us how we feel about you all. Thank you so much.
We've been together since way back when. Sometimes I never want to see you again, but I want you to know, after all these years, you're still the one I want whisper in my ear. You're still the one I want to talk to in bed, still the one that turns my head. We're still having fun, and you're still the one. I look at your face every day, but I never saw it till I went away. When winter came, I just wanted to go, deep in the depths. But I long for snow. Still the one that makes me laugh, still the one that's my better half. We're still having fun, and you're still the one. Ooh, you're still the one, makes me cry. Still the one I want to take along. We're still having fun, and you're still the one. And I can't get enough. We're still having fun, and you're still the one. Yes, you are. Still the one that can scratch my itch. You're still the one that I wouldn't switch. We're still having fun, and you're still the one. You are still the one that makes me shout. Still the one I want to dream about. We're still having fun, and you're still the one. Ooh, still the one. You're still the one. We're still having fun, and you're still the one.
All right.
Never meant to cause you any sorrow. Never meant to cause you any pain. I only wanna one time see you laughing. I only want to see you laughing in the purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. be some kind of friend. Baby, I could never steal you from another. It's such a shame our friendship has to end. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. I only want to see you underneath the purple. Baby, I know times are changing. Now we all reach out for something new. That means you too. Say you want a leader, just can't seem to make up your mind. I think you better close it. Let me guide you through the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Purple rain, purple rain. Y'all know what I'm singing about? Won't you come on, raise your hand? Purple rain, yeah, purple rain. Only wanna see you, only wanna see you in the purple rain.
Thank you all. We are Fielder and the Dozers. God bless you. Thank you all for coming out. Appreciate it. We'll be over here.